Hey everybody, it's Annette Green with Graphic 45 and wowie kazowie, check it out. This is a big huge board book using the brand new Graphic 45 Christmas Magic collection. This is the Christmas paper coming out for the 2018 Christmas season. And so I was asked to create some quick samples for Graphic 45 so that they could, show on the blog the new paper. Well, my friend Tiffany, hey Tiffany, she's always calling me an overachiever, and now I understand why, because it's true. So anyway, I used the collection. I used the 12 by 12 papers, I used the 12 by 12 patterns and solids, and I used the ephemera cards. That's really all I had at my disposal at the time. So I got to looking at the papers, and there's one sheet in there that has all the numbers 1 through 25. So immediately I thought of December Daily. So that's kind of what this is. It could be a countdown to Christmas album, whatever you like. It's about 3 inches thick by the time I got all done. It has all these ribbon trim, like tab things here. And I'll tell you about why I had to do this on the spine in a bit. But I'm going to flip through this in just a minute. So you'll see as you go through here that I have used all the Graphic 45 tags in the craft. So the long ones, the square ones, the regular ones, and the ATC. The idea initially was, okay, use those packages so that then you can use, Annette, the 3 rings from 1 in each package to bind the album. But of course, I decided to make a board book instead of just an album. And just so you can see it, I'm not crazy. Like initially I thought, oh, board book. And then I thought, well, that's going to be too thick. So I'm going to do pages. But that just felt too thin. So I don't know. Maybe I need to invent a thinner cardboard. So I went back to the board book. It was just in my heart because of the way this collection is with all the little kiddos on it everywhere, as you'll see. Sweet little cute imagery like this. It just made me think of a board book like that we brought our kids up with. So I stuck to my original thought process. Okay, so let's take a peek. When I began the whole thing, I knew that I wanted to do this whole, just kind of random with lots of trims, and this is a great way to use up like little pieces of ribbon that you have, not big long pieces. I knew that going in, so let's see if I can steer you over there. Nope, not on the tripod. So anyway, I just grabbed like all the ribbons that I thought I might use, and I have bags of scrap of ribbons, and grabbed all the browns, the greens, and the reds, and just got going. So as you can see, let's see if you can see up close, on every single page you will see that I've used a hole reinforcer, and there's this great little hole reinforcer punch. We Are Memory Keepers, I believe. I'm looking for the name. Anyway, use that and punch them all out in craft to really reinforce those holes, because you know how it is. And I also had to use my this is like a crocodile, but it's not. It's the hole punch. It's a We Are Memory Keepers hole punch, and that's all it is, but it's for heavy duty. So it's kind of like the corner chomper and the crocodile. It's just got a bigger hole, like a standard office punch size hole, which, that works best with the hole reinforcer. So use that. Also use this, one of my favorite tools currently. I don't know how to say it. You see it? It's in Japanese, and it's from Japan, but it's a 3-way corner rounder, so small, medium, large, and it's great for mini albums like this because you can nest the corners. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so just a quick walk through here. It's not a complicated album. There will not be a tutorial. It's just basically covering pages and tags with paper. I did use the Graphic 45 dies in most cases to cover the tags. This one I altered a little bit because, as you can see, there's no paper up in this area. But Made a pocket out of the ephemera here. And then, as you can see, up in the corner, on every page up in the corner will be the little number thing like I was telling you. And there's one sheet in the pack that has all those numbers 1 through 25. So that's always going to be up in the corner. And so one, you would put a photo and maybe write a little something about your day. You know, the idea behind it, I guess, is to be cognizant of your daily activities and stuff in the holiday month of December. So it's great if you have little kids, but even if you don't, you know, it's okay. So here we go. Here's day 2. Little ephemera card in a pocket down here. Always a place for a photo. And I've used the clock die from Graphic 45. Here's a square tag on its side here. An ephemera card on the back. And here's day 3. And I just used one of the little cut aparts in the paper. Put a eyelet in there and some twine. Good to go. These papers are really pretty, right? So as I said, I'm mixing the actual papers with the patterns and solids to really stretch the collection, and of course it all goes together. A little bit of rickrack ribbon here. Day 4, this is fussy cut ribbon from one of the papers. Photo, journaling place over here, a little bit of lace trim. This is one of the large tags. Again, ephemera and a little cut apart. And this page over here, day 5, has the, I think I used this earlier. I didn't even mention it. Yeah, there it is. This is from the Graphic 45 dies as well. Day 6 is a big old pocket, and instead of adhering the photo mat in there, I just had it be removable this time. And so that's kind of fun, and you can add more photos in there if you want, and you can do all your journaling here. Another little photo spot here with the tag. Ephemera, I cut down a little bit. Look at these cuties on this paper. Isn't that cute? They're so sweet. And another Graphic 45 leafy die there. This is day 7. Cut aparts, photo mats, pretty simple stuff. And I love the blues in this collection. It's nice to break up a little bit of that green and red with some blue, and it's a really pretty blue. So, oops, I need to put a little twine up there on that tag. There's a square tag, day 8. Little journaling spot here, day 9. This is a little belly band with your ephemera card for journaling here. Again, day 10, day 11, a little bit of ribbon. Simple pages, little strip of border, and good to go. You can always add more photos if you want. Just hinge them in there so you can flip flap. But you know, I'm thinking a photo or 2 per day is kind of good. Keep it simple, and always a place to write something. Here is an ATC tag. Just a little bit of paper on there. There's your journaling spot. That's day 14. Here's 15. A little fussy cut. Always leave that free so you can get your photo back there. Some ribbon. This one has a little side loading ephemera card behind the photo. So this has kind of been lifted up back here with a little chipboard raising it up to make that pocket. Little lace trim here. And here we are in day 17. Again, that pretty blue. I love that. And 18, used a cut apart here and just used some craft cardstock and an eyelet and some twine to make like a little gift tag kind of looking thing. And then day 19 again has a little pull out for your photo in the pocket. In the pocket is an ephemera card with a little notch using a circle punch. Day 20, I used a little punch. This is another We Are Memory Keepers crocodile kind of punch. It's the stub and scallop, and I used the stub, which does this cute little action here. So love that tool. Alright, page 21, day 21 has a square tag in here with a little twine and a ephemera card, another pocket with the circle punch. Very fun. I wish I had a little grandkid or something. Because I would do this. I would write stuff every day. I think this would be great. Day 22, little cut aparts here, little border strip. Not a difficult album to make, right? It's just, you know, it's thick. It's a lot of stuff. So here's just an ephemera card loose. You know, because they're two-sided, they're great. You got your little cute imagery over here. This is day 23. Just a big, you notice I changed the sizes and formats of all my photo mats just to keep it interesting, not all 4x6. Here is day 24, and as you can see, it's getting real tight here at the end of the album. Another ATC tag in a pocket. And day 25, Merry Christmas, it has a big old topper to it and a Happy Holidays little cut apart and 2 photo mats. And then the back page is just extra. You can do a little more photos in here, or, you know, journaling, or just use this as a gift tag or whatever you want to do. And then I've just sort of collaged a few things from the paper on the inside back cover, and then there's your back cover. So I did use some more of that rickrack on the back and a border strip there. Now, when I first started, I got, you know, a little carried away with some stickles on the front because everything is pretty flat here. I felt like, oh, it needs just a little something. So I did put the rickrack here and a little stickles, and then I started to do stickles thinking I was going to do that on every page, and then I just kind of petered out. So that would be kind of fun to go back through and add a little red stickles on each page just so you have that uniformity. But there we go, all bound together with 2 different colors of baker's twine and a very thin ribbon. By the way, probably 99% of the ribbons that I used, all these tabs, May Arts, and as well as this. So I've just accumulated a lot of their ribbons over time. Love it. So anyway, there it is. That's my massive, huge, super thick, chunky board book December daily. I hope you like it. I sure had a great time making it. It took me a little while, but I had a blast because it's beautiful paper. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you run out and get this collection as soon as you can. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.